It's December 10th, 2024, 7 p.m. We have not quite a full board tonight. We have myself, Member McCamey, and Member Conley in attendance. And as we normally do, we'll start with our old new business at 7 o'clock. And then at 7:15, we can start our continued public hearings. We have a short agenda tonight, so I will mention the meeting is available through BCAM on YouTube or on their website. BCAM, since I have a couple more minutes, is a nonprofit entity based out of the high school. It's come to my attention that I've been calling them the wrong name several times, just misspeaking. And so I do just want to mention that they do a great job videoing the meetings and being here. And so if you want to catch this short meeting tonight, it is available through their YouTube broadcasting. So our first item on the old new business is a request for as-built approval for 1515 Washington Street, Planning Board File 1815. The applicant is an entity of Fox Rock, so as I've disclosed before, Fox Rock is the landlord of the building that my firm operates out of, but there's no conflict. So, Assistant Director Murphy, could I have you go over the staff report for this one, please?
Certainly, Madam Chair. So back in 2019, the applicant and its representatives posted a $195,000 cash bond for uncompleted work that was part of their 2019 major modification approval. The applicant has performed all of that work to this date. We're requesting that the board release the remaining $75,000 that is posted. In regards to the as-built request, we are continuing to work with the applicant to bring that before you. So I would expect it probably in February.
Okay, thank you. And as far as the recommendation on here, the recommendation is current as of now, and it's not waiting for February, correct?
Correct, yes. We're recommending that the surety be released tonight.
Okay, thank you. And then any members have any questions? Member McCamey?
No questions. No questions.
Member Conley? No. All right, with that, just be looking for a motion to release the surety as set forth in the staff report.
So moved.
We have a motion by Member Conley. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Member Kent. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, thank you. And the next item we have is a request for minor modification. This is Planning Board File 2002 for 810 and 40 Arnold Street. I see we have a letter here from Attorney Modestino asking that the discussion be tabled until our meeting on January 14th.
Yes, Madam Chair. We also have the first round of peer comments from Deb Keller. So there are some comments there that need to be addressed, and just coordination on the applicant team side to ensure we have some partial as-built plans, and some of the things have been modified from the original drawings, and we really want to quantify that and make sure that the drainage and the flood storage is on point, because we need to know now, as they continue to move through the project, if we need to make adjustments on any of those things as part of the modification as well. So a little bit of back and forth on as-built, and just making sure that the modification is complete and that the board is aware of the deviations that have been made in addition to the ones that they're requesting for phase 2. So hopefully we'll see them next month.
All right, thank you. And we don't need to take a vote on that, do
No,
we?
not
Right.
a hearing. Yep.
Okay. All right, so the next item we have is the approval of meeting minutes for November 12th, 2024. Does anyone have any questions or comments on those? No. Okay, so let's be looking for a motion to approve those meeting minutes.
So moved.
Motion by Member Conley. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Member McCamey. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. And now our public hearings are not scheduled until 7:15, so we'll take about a 9-minute break and come back at 7:15. welcome. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be super quick, I feel bad if you hop over. I was gonna
Yeah.
say, take the night.
Yeah.
Just get concerned when people aren't, like, get worried about a lot. Yeah, thank you.
We're just sitting around waiting for 7:15, so. Yeah, I know, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I think these seconds are like not moving on my watch right now, but he said it's that. All right. I know. All right, good evening once again. We're back on for the Braintree Planning Board meeting. It is now 7:15, so we can move on to the public hearing section, and we have been joined by Member Kane. Welcome. All right, the first item for our continued public hearings is 119 and 133 Common Street, Planning Board File 2407. Director Santucci Razzi, would you like to give an update on that application?
Yes, Madam Chair, thank you. So the board is in receipt of the comments we received last week from Acting Chief Fred Viola from the Fire Department, and I want to thank Acting Chief. He put a lot of time and research into this particular application before he arrived at this opinion. He has detailed some of that in his memo. We shared that with the folks at Beld and Convergent as well. And then Amanda Henry, who has been here from the applicant team at Convergent, did send a letter to the board requesting that the application be withdrawn without prejudice. They will be continuing to work with Beld on hopefully a potential location somewhere in Braintree. We will make sure, we weren't involved early on in the process in this particular Common Street application, so we will make sure that there is coordination on locations, not only with our staff, but also with other departments in the town to make sure that any kind of concerns similar to the ones that were arrived by the chief here are either non-existent or easily mitigated at a potential location. Would you like me to read the letter in full, Madam Chair, or are you satisfied?
No, I think
Okay.
that summary is helpful. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
All right, and so with that, yes, so we did have the letter from Convergent withdrawing the application, and so definitely a thank you to the fire department and Beld and Convergent and everybody for working to try to see if this was a location that fit, and then the withdrawal, understanding that it wasn't a location according to the people who we rely on to give us information. So with that.
Madam Chair, just for the record, the hearing started before Member Kane joined us, so he will not be eligible to vote in any actions the board takes this evening.
Okay, so our options are to accept the withdrawal or to do anything else? Is that what we're voting on?
Yeah, the staff would suggest that, typically when someone looks to withdraw an application, typically a vote to accept the withdrawal without prejudice.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, and so with that, be looking for a motion on the application.
I'll move to accept the withdrawal from the applicant, Planning Board File 2407,
And that's without prejudice?
without prejudice.
All right,
Thank you.
We have a motion by Member McCamey. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Member Kent, and then Member Kane will recuse. And then all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, and that's Member McCamey, myself, Member Kent, and Member Conley. All right, thank you.
Oh, I
Well,
move
That's
to-
okay.
I move to close the public hearing
oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
It's all good.
Thank you.
without prejudice,
Just
All
in
right.
case.
just in case.
All right, and do we have a second? Second. Second by Member Conley. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. All right. Now we'll move on to the next one is 193 Rear Grove Street, also known as 175 Grove Street, Planning Board File 9612. And we have a request that the public hearing be continued without testimony to January 14th, 2025. So we'll just be looking for a motion on that request. A motion by Member Conley. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Member Kent. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Nothing else on our list, so now we'll just be looking for a motion to close the hearing tonight. Motion by Member Conley. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Member Kent. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. And that's it. Thank you.